A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Shotgun now, first round. And in for the Houston touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball's headed to the 40. And he missed this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Here's Wilson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Has a lane inside the 35. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sheds him. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell, they flip it to the kicker. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Just another circumstance of a very well-coached group defensively. Awareness, game situations, knowing the moment. What an excellent job there to be in position to stop that fake and really turn the momentum around.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He finds Woods. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Stroud throwing here on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Stroud off the play fake. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 from the 41. They'll toss it to Harris. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. A handoff for Harris, running right. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Wilson to throw it. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense coming off that incompletion. Needs one more stop here on 4th. They're going to go. It's Wilson. Throw is caught by the back. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Hey! Hey!
Stroud. He's trying another one deep. This is caught inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans blowing them out in this opening quarter. Nico Collins with a touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of 1, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead to 20.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Good tight.
Now here's Russ. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans have it a little ways into enemy territory. They're at the 40. Somewhat surprising interception interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy, gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case, but not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. He's got it near the 8. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Close play here, so the official... And his instincts right on for that one. Took a second look at it and ends up changing the call. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Dell now in motion right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
All right.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. Final timeout called by the Texans. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter.
For Houston.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 from the 41.
Green 8.
Ross off the play fake. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second and 6 coming up here. Wilson now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Austin's there to haul it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Russ is cooking again. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.